The year is 1889. The location is Braunau am Inn, Austria-Hungary. Clara Putz is currently giving birth. This boy was born named meaning noble wolf. And Adolf Hitler was born. As a boy, young Adolf was constantly being hit and spanked by his father, Alois Hitler, to the point where he resolved himself never to cry again. In school, he was not particularly gifted either. His teachers constantly said that he had no desire to work. As such, Adolf rarely thought that life had anything for him. His only passion was to be an artist, but that was not what Alois had in mind. He had planned on Adolf being a customs officer like him. Adolf hated this idea and constantly rebelled, and did not try to do well at all. He failed his first year of high school. Alois Hitler died on 3rd January 1903. Hitler dropped out of school shortly after. In 1905, he applied to the Academy of Fine Arts Vienna. He was rejected twice. Adolf's mother, Clara, died of breast cancer in 1907. After such blows and failure to do well in art, Adolf tried to sell paintings copied from postcards to merchants but failed. Adolf eventually stayed in Vienna for some while. Here, the large Jewish community and the amount of racism and prejudice. As such, he became an anti-Semite fairly quickly with influence from others. Hitler became Chancellor of Germany in 1933, having immense power and control. He started establishing new laws that forwarded his prejudice against the Jews.
These are the Jews.
Among those discriminated were the handicapped, blind, deaf, and the Jewish. Soon, what would be known as the Holocaust began. The Jews, the main target of the Nazis, were brutally treated. He claimed that there was a pure German race and that it must be pure for world domination. He believed that the human race could be improved if inferior races were limited in reproduction. All Jews had to quit their civil jobs.
You're fired.
Jewish businesses were all boycotted. All Jews were only identified by their grandparents' blood. From 1937 to 1939, a large amount of laws that restricted the Jews' lifestyles were put into place. Jews could not attend public schools, go to theaters, cinemas, or vacation resorts, or reside or even walk in certain sections of German cities. This fierce slew of racism was propagated by fear mostly. Hitler ruled as a dictator, creating a fear society. Anyone opposing would be arrested quickly and no one dared to stand up to racism. Hitler managed to enforce a fear society onto the people. Anyone who hit a Jew would be found out. The next day, cops would sneak into their estate and bring them to the concentration camp without their family knowing. When they came back after being beaten and tortured, they would warn others about what happened, and no uprising would happen. Thus, the fear society was born. Also, massive propaganda ensued. Signs were put up saying "Don't buy from Jews." A young woman paraded through town wearing a sign on her neck that said, "I deserve a beating from you because I love a Jew." Even the children were taught to hate Jews in school. Educators thought that Jews were evil, forced students to sing anti-Jew songs in school. Hitler wanted German children to grow up with the belief that the Jews are our affliction. Even films were created to criticize and discriminate against the Jews. The Eternal Jew was a Nazi film which aimed to dehumanize German Jews. In the film, Jews were compared to rats and portrayed the Jews' criminal traits and as enemies of hardworking creative people. Millions of Jews were sent to concentration camps, killed and exiled. The amount of racism in Nazi Germany led to such scenes of Jews stopped being exterminated when World War II ended. By then, over 6 million Jews had been killed. The damage had been done.